concocting half-truths. Straight debate taking place today. Narendra Taneja, spokesperson of the BJP, is taking on Jayadev Galla, Member of Parliament of the TDP. Welcome to both of you, gentlemen. You've seen the big newsmakers speak out. Chandrababu Naidu has set the tone for this debate. Therefore, Mr. Taneja, let me ask you. Chandrababu Naidu states very, very clearly that nowhere is it written in the 14th Finance Commission that special category status cannot be given. He has given me a letter as well where it is being quoted straight away on the 8th of January 2017 by the Chairman 14th Finance Commission, Mr. Y.V. Reddy, where he says that the Finance Commission has no role in recommending special category status to any state. Where does the truth lie, sir? Let's be clear, Mr. Taneja. Where does the truth lie?
Can you, I didn't hear you clearly. Can you repeat the question, please?
Mr. Taneja, I was saying that Chandrababu Naidu has released a letter today which shows the chairperson of the 14th Finance Commission, Mr. Y.V. Reddy, stating very, very clearly that the Finance Commission has no role in recommending special category status to any state. So the entire argument which has been made by the BJP that we cannot grant the special category status because it's barred by the Finance Commission is an argument which Chandrababu Naidu is completely deflating. Now, either you can prove to me that Chandrababu Naidu is lying, he's poor on facts, or you admit that you have gotten rid of Chandrababu Naidu because you thought that maybe he's become a liability today.
Oh, no, not at all. Not in fact, you know, whatever we committed to the people of Andhra Pradesh, we are committed to it, and big part of that has been already delivered. Now the question is, you know, if you really want to play politics on this, that what the center is giving, it must be called by this name. How does it really matter? I'm just, you know, asking for the for your audience, because the question is what is there in terms of content, where what we basically center is committed. Have we not delivered that?
Mr. Naidu is saying you've not delivered.
Whatever, for instance,
Mr. Naidu is saying clearly, sir. Taneja ji, I hope you heard Mr. Naidu.
No.
Not only is he accusing you of not delivering, he's also accusing you of cheating him. He says you've not generated a single paper, a single MOU, even on this question of giving 90% funds as were required for the state of Andhra Pradesh, sir.
No, the question is, if that was the case, why was he silent all these years and all these months?
That's a fair point.
Silent? And suddenly, when he sees a threat on his home turf, when he says political challenge on his home turf, it's nothing to do with BJP or and all that. No center or absolutely nothing. Mr. Chandrababu, basically, he is fighting his battle on the ground in Andhra. He faces challenge. There are huge challenges, and he is facing existential crisis.
Who's lying?
His party
Jayadev Galla, who's lying?
So
Mr. Galla,
in order to divert
Mr. Galla, let's be clear. Let's be clear. You know, you all are wearing these black badges. Mr. Galla, you all are wearing these black badges, these black flags. And I see Chandrababu Naidu wearing, I see you wearing. But Narendra Taneja is saying that actually the reason why you're wearing these black flags is not because of interests of Andhra Pradesh, is because you are convinced that you today are not strongly positioned, you're not strongly placed on the ground in Andhra Pradesh. Is that why Chandrababu Naidu is here in Delhi trying to create a narrative which doesn't exist?
Absolutely not. We've been fighting for these things right from the time the 2014 elections ended. We started with requesting, then we were forcefully requesting, then we started demanding, then we started threatening, and then we finally had to walk out of the government and walk out of the NDA. It's been a continuous escalation, and we've been continuously asking to deliver the state of Andhra Pradesh our rights. And the only thing that we accepted in the middle, up to 2016, we had been demanding special category status. But in 2016, when Mr. Piyush Goyal when Mr. Arun Jaitley made an offer of a special package with the assurance that all the benefits of special category states would be given to Andhra Pradesh, we believed them and we accepted it.
But till then, says he's been honoring
September 2016 till now, even what was promised in that package has not been delivered to us.
No, but you see, that's what I'm trying to sift through the facts here, and that's why I've just called two of you, because I want to have a clear conclusion, a clear consensus on the program to run, Mr. Galla. Narendra Taneja in front of you is saying that we have honored the commitments. Now you are saying not one single commitment has been honored. How can I believe both of you? Do you have proof, Mr. Galla? How can you prove that what Narendra Taneja is saying is not right?
We have to look at the definition we have to look at the definition of what they mean by fulfillment. If they mean by giving, 1 or 2% of a project cost, if I give an example, 11 institutions have been promised to us. 11,672 crores is what's required to complete all of these institutions. Till now, we've received 627 crores in the last 4 years. Another example, AIIMS, as part of that, it's a 1,600 crore project in my constituency in Amravati. We've got 54 crores so far. So, is that considered fulfilled? If you give, meager amounts that we cannot do
1,600 crores promised for AIIMS, you give 50 crores.
Walls.
2,500 crores.
Commitment?
Narendra Taneja, Piyush Goyal says 2,500 crores given for Amravati. Now it turns out that out of those 2,500 crores, 1,000 crore was meant for building sewage plants in Guntur and other cities. Are you being economical with truths here, Narendra Taneja, then?
Yes.
You see,
my constituency is Guntur.
Not at all. In
my
fact,
constituency is Guntur. And we are doing an underground drainage project in Guntur as well.
Let's hear from Mr. Taneja. Let's see. Yeah, Narendra ji.
Allow. You see, from the center, we go as per the understanding, how money is going to be spent, where exactly they are going to do it, how the project is going to, that's the responsibility of the state government. That's not our responsibility. We committed for Amravati, for instance, for the capital, we said 2,500 crore has been already sanctioned, and another 1,000 crore has been promised.
He's the MP. He's here, sir. MP sitting in front of you.
I want to remind you.
Sir, MP sitting in front of you. MP from Amravati sitting in front of you. He is outrightly denying this.
Yeah. No. They are denying everything.
I don't dispute your numbers, Mr. Taneja.
They are denying for political reasons, because how would they otherwise go to the people?
You've given 1,500 crores. I agree with you.
It's a narrative, is an artificial narrative that they are building in order to get some
narrative is the problem.
From the people. So the best thing is
your narrative is the problem.
Political opponents there on the ground.
No.
They're passing on everything.
I want facts. I want facts. I want facts on the program. I don't want rhetoric. I don't want rhetoric, Mr. Taneja. Give me a rhetorical answer.
I agree with the numbers that he's using on the capital city.
Yes, Jayadev, what's the fact?
2,500 crores. 1,000 crores was for underground drainage of Vijayawada and Guntur. See, 2,500 crores was given for Amravati. 2,500 crores was given in the name of Amravati, but 1,000 crores was for underground drainage of Guntur and Vijayawada.
Correct.
Which is half of the cost of that. State government is paying the other half of both those projects as well.
But Narendra Taneja says that money was meant.
Has been given to Amravati.
Narendra Taneja says that money is meant for development of Amravati.
One town of Guntur alone is only 1,000 crores.
So, Mr. Taneja, for all your political grandstanding,
we've given UC certificates. You've given UC certificates, and in fact, the truth is that Chandrababu Naidu today, world-class capital with 1,500 crores.
He's released these pen drives, Mr. Taneja. He's released pen drives giving exact details of how he submitted the accounts of all the money which he spent, which is given to him by the center.
We need 50,000 crores over 5 years to complete Amravati.
Yes, Narendra Taneja. Let's hear from Mr. Taneja.
The question is,
almost 30,000 farmers have given up their land, given up their livelihood on the promise of this capital.
You have to allow me time.
Sure, Mr. Taneja, go ahead.
I can't talk like this.
Go ahead, Mr. Taneja.
If you allow me non-stop, then let him talk.
No, you're speaking. I'm looking for facts.
Yeah, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu just a few days ago gave a presentation to an international audience on Amravati, how Amravati is going to be the best and the model town in the whole world, better than London, better than Washington, better than Tokyo, better than Shanghai. That's what he said. And the people were listening. He was calling these people to invest. What was he talking about? Did he say there in the presentation, the center is not given anything and I don't have any money? Then what was he, why was he addressing that audience? Where did that information,
let me just pick one point which is made by Narendra Taneja.
Because the money has been given.
Mr. Galla, there is the other way to look at this also, and I can counter-argue this entire case. Narendra Taneja's basic crux of the argument is that you all were sleeping for 4 years. After 4 years, you've suddenly woken up. Now, you have woken up and Chandrababu Naidu is in Delhi because he's sensing perhaps political ground slipping beneath his feet. Is that the reason why suddenly there is this confederation of chief ministers emerging? Last week Mamata Banerjee, this week Chandrababu Naidu, I don't know who else will come next week. Is that what's happening on the ground, Mr. Galla?
The significant event, the significant event that happened is the fifth and final budget of this term. This was the final chance for the central government to show what they're going to give to us. And when that was also crossed, It's now or never. There's no more time for this government to fulfill these promises. You have, a little over a year left. No more. The next budget is going to be a vote on account. If you cannot show us what you're going to do for us in this budget, how do we continue to believe you? Empty promises, delayed tactics, misleading statements, collusion with other parties.
Collusion with other
infidelity in the alliance.
You know, Mr. Taneja,
is this what we're supposed to do?
Chandrababu Naidu has accused Prime Minister Modi of shielding corrupt politicians like Jagan Mohan Reddy. Chandrababu Naidu has leveled this direct allegation that you and your party, the Prime Minister, are busy protecting Jagan Mohan Reddy. That's the real issue.
You tell me one thing, if you are basically losing ground to your political opponent on the ground there, what do we do with it? Why are you blaming New Delhi for that? Why are you blaming the central government for that? In defense sector alone, allow me to, I'm talking facts, I'm not going to talk any rhetoric.
These non-fulfillment of
we have sanctioned more than 6,000 to... Can I finish?
Go ahead.
You know, in defense sector alone, we have sanctioned more than 6,200 crores in last 2 years. For naval air station, 3,266 crores.
He says he needs 50,000 crores. He says he needs 50,000 crores. He needs 50,000 crores. You give 6,200 crores, and I don't know how much of that money has actually been given.
No.
It's been sanctioned. Has it been given?
No, I'm talking
you say
only
we'll
defense.
give. Yeah, only defense. Only defense, sir.
I'm talking only one sector.
Only one sector.
I'm talking only one sector. I'm talking only defense. Since I'm talking only the money we are spending in the defense sector.
There he has the proof.
I'll read out and I'll tell you.
He's also reading. Viewers are seeing. I mean, how can I believe both of you, sir? How can I believe both of you?
No.
One of the two of you are giving me a story which is not working, which is not factual.
They have a huge challenge from the other political party. I don't want to even name them.
What is it that you're holding?
It's a battle fight with
Jayadev,
them.
what's the proof? What's the proof?
Why are you basically? Why are you dragging us into it?
I'm holding a document.
You are dragging us into it.
I'm holding a document here.
Facts.
It's a detailed report.
Yeah. What's a detailed report?
Prepared by our Chief Minister and our government. This is a detailed report. It's the status on implementation of provisions of the AP Reorganization Act and assurances by then PM. Each one, we have a detailed report, what has been assured in these assurances and the Act, what has been delivered, what has been spent, and what is still pending. This report has been given, this is the latest version. This report has been, I don't know how many versions have been given. The latest version before this was given to the Prime Minister a month before the budget.
You should give this report to Mr. Taneja.
We've been going.
Send this report to Mr.
29 times, our Chief Minister.
Send this report.
29 times.
Are you willing, at least on that?
Of course, we'll send it.
Mr. Galla, now the program. Mr. Galla, I know, Mr. Galla. Narendra Taneja has made one point today that 6,200 crores under defense sector have already been given. Now, I want to know at least that claim. Is that an honest claim or not, Mr. Galla? Is that something which you're willing to accept, or is that also
for airport?
Yeah, one moment.
That I cannot. I don't know. I don't have the information. But
of the same
that is for the defense of the country. That's not to rebuild our state.
Part of the same
package.
For the defense of the country.
So that's what are you debating?
That's not to rebuild our state.
So, Mr. Taneja,
if you don't have information.
No, but Mr. Taneja, you're giving us central. This is about development. This is about development of Amravati. Are you including other funds in that financial package, Mr. Taneja?
The center has bifurcated us in such a way that made us a financial basket case.
You see, I said for Amravati alone, for Amravati,
you have to address our finances.
Was for 2,500.
Okay.
You see, for Amravati capital, because that's what the agreement.
Okay.
That was the agreement, and we have already delivered bulk of it, more than 70%.
I think viewers have got a very clear picture. Narendra Taneja and Mr. Galla, thank you so much for joining us on Viewpoint.
Who agreed?
Well, I think the viewers have got a very clear idea as I listen to both of you.
They have political problem on the ground.
So you will accuse them of having political problems. The TDP will keep accusing you of not having stood up, not having stood by the commitments which were made. When it's election time, all bets are off. All facts can be counter-argued. All facts can have a counter-fact as well. That's where the real story of Chandrababu Naidu's Delhi trip really is all about. We'll keep a good hard eye on that story, because I can tell you that if there is one politician who can quickly change gears, quickly change sides, that's Chandrababu Naidu.